I found myself complaining to my friend the other day. Like, I really was complaining to my friend the other day. I was complaining that we're having a problem keeping a traditional schedule ever since my daughter began homeschooling. And I believe that there is great value in keeping a traditional schedule, in teaching children how to rise with the day and attack the day with fervor. And in the reality, that's the life I want to live. And I never liked mornings until I worked overnights. And then I fell in love with early mornings. I fell in love with the silence that comes of rising before everybody is awake. And she loves that. She's been introduced to early mornings. She likes early mornings, but somehow we just can't get there. And she had this amazing insight. Her insight was so obvious. It was like hitting me over the head with a 2x4. Her insight was that my father is up late every night. For those of you who are new here, my father is cognitively declining. We are a multi-generational family. My mother and I share caring for my dad, and we do our best every day to give him our very best. And then we also have my beautiful 13-and-a-half-year-old daughter who lives with us. With that in mind, my friend said, "Your father is up late every night." And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "The reality, Katrina, is how often are you helping him or caring for him or helping him when he's sundowning, answering the questions that he has, guiding him?" And he said, "Every night." And she goes, "Submit to the change." And I was like, right. She goes, "Your daughter will be fine. She is a go-getter. She knows how to rise when she has to. And in this moment, it's okay that this is the life that you have." She gets up, she does her work, she gets to play, she gets to do her crafts, she gets to do those things. And it's just in a slightly different time frame than a traditional schedule. But the reality is by living the way that we've naturally fallen into, I basically have middle shift with my dad. I also have morning shift. I normally am the last to bed and the first to rise, but that's a different story. But when she said that, it just hit me that sometimes it's better, just like it is in caregiving, it's better with my dad, instead of reorienting him or fighting him on where he's wrong in that moment, submitting to it and just trying to encourage to make a different choice or agreeing with whatever he said so that we can move on to a different conversation, and letting it just kind of to go, just kind of like being a duck, letting the water roll off my back. The reality is, in this moment, fighting it doesn't serve anybody. Submitting to this moment and allowing it to be what it is completely enough. I'm so grateful to my friend for that revelation. And I wanted to share it with you. I wanted to share it with you because if you are dealing with somebody who's cognitively declining, their rhythms, their biorhythms, it all gets screwed up. My dad sleeps for like 5 to 6 hours at a time, takes multiple naps throughout the day. Basically, his nighttime in the morning, most of the time, is a nap, because a lot of times he gets up early with me. And that's where we have to encourage him to go take a nap because he wakes up cranky. But the reality is just kind of rolling with it. It's where the peace is. Riding the wave instead of fighting the wave. I hope that this idea meets you where you're at today. I hope that you are able to use it, this tool of rolling with the wave instead of fighting the wave. That it helps you on your journey today. And remember, if you're not a caregiver, but you're a parent, or you're a human, and you work in the world, and you live in the world, it's the same thing. The coolest part of this toolbox is it goes across all areas. But the stories I tend to tell do come from caregiving. So I pray that it meets you where you're at today, that you came and that you are filled, and that you go out into the world and that you overflow. Have a beautiful day.